Hey you guys, so I really love saying that. I noticed that in my videos. I love to say, so, okay, I did, yeah, so, yeah, sorry if that annoys you. It's just me being me. So, see, did it again. But seriously, what I did essentially on my face was a few things. I primed my face with Etude House Face Blur Primer, the Color Effects Power Play Foundation in 10. Used my Too Faced Concealer in Snow. Then I used my Born This Way Too Faced Powder to set my under eyes. I didn't set my face completely with this because this foundation is already matte enough that for me, I don't really need to add more powder because then it's going to look cakey and a whole matte mess. Me personally, I don't like to look too matte because then I feel like then there's cracks and creases and a whole lot of things I don't like. Then to bronze up the skin, I went into my Cheek Parade palette and I used my Houlah Lite. And then to add a little bit of blush, I used Dandelion. So what else did I do? I did my brows, and of course I used my Benefit Goof Proof and my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in medium. To set them, I used my Givenchy. Excuse it looking like a mess in there. It's actually clear color. It's just tinted because obviously of me using it on my brows. And then the highlight, which I'm gonna use a little bit more of, is Mirame, which is from the Doseofcolors collab with Katie and Desi. Look how stunning that is. Go, Mirame, Mirame. If you're not familiar with Spanish, Mirame means look at me. So let's get started on the eyes. I'm actually going to take something else from them, which is from their newest collab with Doseofcolors. I know I'm a little late on this, but it's never too late for a Friendcation. Am I right? Come on. Look at this. Look at this. Are you ready? You don't know what is inside here. Unless you follow them on social media or Doseofcolors on social media, then you know. But if you're not familiar, you're in for a beautiful treat. It has the same packaging as the highlighter. Looks just like that. What? Are you kidding? So this is cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free. Not only those, but you can totally wear day looks and then vamp them into night looks. Come on, look at these colors. Anyway, let's dip into this beauty. Let's see what colors we're gonna use first. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go into Necessary as the transition shade. I really wish the names were on the front. It would just be a lot easier, but they're on the back. Just take Necessary into the crease. So far, it's blending very nicely and very smoothly. It's actually a really pretty transition color. Some transitions are very, 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 very cool or very, very warm. This has like that nice in-between depth to it. I really like it. Ugh, my arms. I did arms yesterday with my best friend and I'm like dying holding this up. I go into this shade right here called Cheens. These names, oh my god, that's a lot of product. I didn't even, oh, damn it. Go that way. Go that way. You can notice over here that I kind of went a little too hard on the color and that's a little bit difficult to blend. That's why you gotta make sure you go in with a very little product like I do in this little clip on the other eye. The more product you add on, the harder it is to blend, and it's just gonna be a hot mess, so just keep that in mind. If you have too much product, just tap off the excess and pray for the best. So right over here, I'm blending it from the crease down to the lid, making sure it blends smoothly and nicely, and so far so good. I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape in shade Light, right? Light Sand. And spray that. Okay. So over here, we're performing a cut crease. And essentially, we are carving out the eye like so, carefully, gently, and just take time on this part. You don't want to rush it. You want to make sure you're placing it carefully and precisely with how you think it's going to flatter your eye shape. And then after we do that part, we're going to apply a shimmery color, which you'll see in the next clip. This is Just a Kiss from the palette. I took a flat brush, I wet it with some setting spray, and I'm just layering on the product like so. At first, it didn't come up as I would have hoped, but in a way I liked it because I was able to layer it better and it wasn't just so overpowering. And don't worry about it blending at the moment. Just get the product onto your lid where we place the concealer, and we're going to blend all that out afterwards. So just get the product on to however you like it, to the effect that you want to go for, and then we'll worry about blending it all together afterwards. I want to go back with my Luxie brush. This time I'm going to go back into Sheen's. Go that way. Just gonna make sure it blends right now. It doesn't look like a hot mess. So this is the final look. What you think? What you think? I only use the Friendcation palette because I wanted to show that you can make a look out of one palette. You don't need multiples, even though sometimes that does happen. Sometimes you have to do that because certain palettes, there's certain colors that you love from it, but then the other colors are like, eh. It happens to everyone. You're not going to love every color in a palette. It would be nice, but it's not always going to happen. So I did use all the colors. So essentially, I'm going to reiterate. I use this color as a transition color, which is necessary. Then I use Tunes as the deeper crease color. And then on the under eye, I did the same process, but instead I first layered this color, which is called Churo, and then I went over it back with Tunes. On the lid topper, I used this gold color, which is Just a Kiss. And then, yeah, after that, I used my Kajal Vasanti Waterline Eyeliner and then my Schwing by TheBalmCosmetics. I used these two liners right here. And then I curled my lashes, went in with my bad Gal Mascara from Benefit. And then I put on my beautiful Huda Beauty lashes with my Duo eyelash glue. And I'm just telling you guys, this lash applicator from Sephora, it's 12 bucks if I remember correctly. And it's a godsend. I used to use tweezers, which were very unsafe. I poked myself many times in the eye. I recommend to not use tweezers. Definitely get a pair of lash applicators. They are and will make a difference to the way your lashes are applied. Unless you're really good at applying them with your fingers, God bless. It's a hit or miss with me sometimes. It depends on the day. Some days I could just go perfect. Other days are like, damn, like And then I just went through the lashes. Anyway, on the lips, I actually did my MAC lipsticks. The base I used, this one that's luster, it's called Hug Me. It's this color right here. It's this one right here. And then I used, was it Creme de Nude? And then I used Creme de Nude. Looks just like this. It's a little beat up. Don't judge her. She's been through a lot. I used this color, Creme de Nude, on the innermost part to have that more ombre effect. And then as a lip topper, I went in with the Doseofcolors, Katie and Desi, which is called Over the Top. And I just went like that. Got a little gold little color reflex in there. They also have another one which I really, really love, and it's called The Most, because it is the most. I love this color right here. And yeah, you guys, that's all I did. And then obviously I set it and forget it. I used my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this for you and creating this look. I think it's such a beautiful, fun look. And if you do recreate it, I would love to see it. And see you in my next video. Bye-bye.